How's it going? I'm gonna put glasses on because I always go blind when we stream. That is much better. So, welcome aboard, everyone. There's no one here yet, but I can always pretend. Give it a second. Hey, how's it going, Napoleonic? First one in. Glad you made it. Well, I'm gonna sit here. Hey, Ronald McDonald, welcome on in. We're all piling in here. Glad to see everyone. So today I am going to just be packaging up some Christmas. I figured I would just put live on while I do that. I just went Christmas shopping. I'm broke. I am broke now. Hi, Mother. Thank you. I just got a haircut today. Feel 100 pounds lighter. But yeah, I was going to package up Christmas gifts while reading y'all's chat. Hopefully, I don't have enough bags to do everything, and the bags I do have aren't very big, but I can still get a handful of people bagged up. So, oh, yeah, there we go. I'm not worried about anyone joining who I'm packaging for, because most of the people I'm packaging gifts up for don't really watch my stream. My day is going pretty good. I was out and about all day. I did some Christmas shopping. Did a little bit of shopping just for myself too. So all the stores have tons of clearance toys. TJ Maxx loaded on clearance Army toys right now. Ross again is having some heavy hitters. Um, Although I didn't find a whole lot at Ross. Not like last year. Last year at Ross was crazy. I'll give this a better configuration. There we go. Excellent. Oh, love that. I love these cheap bags. And that hole's like way too big. Don't quote me on that. Mine was chill, had dinner with some friends, wrote some Marxist manifestos, looked at toy soldiers, the norm. Yeah. 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 Thought I heard someone knocking on my door. Chat, if someone's at my door, should I answer it? My neighbor comes to yell at me. Okay, well, this bag is just screwed up. Yeah, it's me. I'm at the door. Oh, well, I guess I should go let you in. Although it might be my neighbor, if I'm being perfectly honest. Goodness, these bags suck, dude. Like, in fact, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tie you. My neighbor's playing trumpet. I owe my dad 56.98 pounds after he accidentally bought me some soldiers and a robot kit off of Amazon. The coupon played up. Well, hopefully he's lenient on you to get that paid back. There we go. And it all fell apart. I'm not messing with this bag anymore. I'm going to put tissue paper in it and call it a day. Hey, how's it going, Orange 90? We are just packaging up some Christmas. I tidied up the toy room this week. Just moved some stuff around. It's still kind of a junk heap, but oh well, what can you do? That's good. It's always good to pay people back. There we go. Alright, that's one done. I'm going to just set you to the side. Oh. So I'm not going to say who I got this far, but I got TJ Maxx has tons of these puzzle kits, and I know gifts like these are kind of tacky, but I think they're really cool, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't be upset getting a lot of that stuff as gifts. In fact, I saw stuff in there I wanted just for myself. Oh. I also got this book for someone, Empire of the Summer Moon. If any of you guys are into the Wild West or Native American history, this is a really good book. It's pretty graphic, too, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a big bag for this. Dang, some of those puzzle kits are hard. Even I struggle with them. Yeah, I do too. Don't feel bad. Welcome aboard, anyone who's just now joining us, to the Commander Quarter. There we go. Put you on the floor. There we go. Thank you. In fact, Jody, while you're here, I'm actually packaging up Ty's Christmas gift. I don't know if he's in the room, but I got him a bunch of stuff. I'll show you what I got for Cy. I built Cy a tackle box since he told me he was into fishing right now. I didn't catch the stream before this one. Has the unicorn been finished? It was. And I broke it. You'll see how I broke it when I upload the Q&A. But yeah, I hope he likes it. I figured even if he had a tackle box that was better than this one, he could just put this one in his car and just for a backup. I got my grandmother some puzzle books and some candy. Oh, that's good. Now he has something to tie him over. I hope you don't mind me saying this, Commander, but I think you're handsome. Even though I'm a man. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, $5 from High Ice. Will you learn to paint your soldiers, especially the Marks 32mm Airfix and Italiera 172? So I talked about this in the Q&A. I am not a huge fan of 1/72 scale. It's probably my least favorite scale. I prefer 132 and larger. That's just me. So I actually don't really have any, 172. So sorry for all my 1/72 fans. I know there's a place for them in HO scale as well. If I did like model trains, I'd be into it. Yeah, it's just not for me. I wish more were like you. You're a good man. Don't get too excited. Okay, never meet your heroes, but thank you so much for that $5. I really appreciate that. Also, guys, real quick, thank you all for the support on that last video. The top 5 I did. We're at 1,000 views with that. That's great. Also, thank y'all so much for the high viewership on that last episode of Army Men Review where we talked about the flats, the old vintage flats. That's at 40,000 views now. That is insane. And thank y'all so much because a lot of that money is going back to Christmas stuff. So, again, thank you guys so much for all y'all's support. My dad grew up with 1/72 Airfix, so that's what I grew up with. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with 1/72. Like, I don't know. I feel like 132 is just like the perfect sweet spot for me. Like, legitimately. And I guess it's because it's the most common for the most part. But when I was a kid, I was real picky about my Army Men. I always kept them separated out. So, back to packaging Christmas. which I don't think these are, well, if I do get these in here, oh, hey, perfect. Get those in there, but that's all the space. Oh, can I get this candy in there too? I don't think I can. No, I might just wrap that and just do that separately, or more than likely, I'm just gonna get a bigger bag. So that's gonna go into another gift. Wow, that's crazy, because I feel like 132nd's far more popular. I have a model shop in my town. Would you like me to send you one to your P.O. box if you email me the location? I'm gonna go ahead and pass just because I don't want you to go through all that trouble for me, respectfully. Just because I know you're across the pond from me, so I don't want to put you through that hassle. So I also got this chicken coloring book because I have a friend who loves chickens, like loves them. So I got that for someone. That's actually pretty much everything. I guess I gaslit myself into thinking there was more. Like I have some stuff I need to wrap, but like I'm not gonna go through the hassle of wrapping stuff on here. How much should I pay for a good Army Men model kit? So that's a good question, and it's really going to depend on what's in the model kit. Now, the ones that are just figures that you put together, personally, I feel like you'll have more bang for your buck just buying solid Army Men anyway. But I'm not a model kit guy, personally. So, that being said, I would look for like a vehicle set. If you live near a Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby does sales on their model kits pretty regularly, like at least once a month, and it's usually up to 50% off. So, Bolt Action's a really good choice too. Yeah, Bolt Action's a really good choice. I know they're kind of smaller than 132nd, but if you do wargaming, that's perfect. So, guys, I'm actually going to get up for a second. I'm going to move the table just a hair. I'm going to walk over here. You'll stay right there. I'll be right back. Here I am. I have returned. Happy early Christmas to you too. Yeah, Hobby Lobby is a great place. And like I said, I would check for a sale before buying any of those just because Hobby Lobby is going to be about the same price as anywhere else, but if you can get them on sale, it'll be a much better deal. Quick, let's plan world domination while he's gone. Listen, you should have put that like in a private DM. When are you going to get married? That's kind of a personal question. And to be honest, I don't know. Reporting for duty. Welcome on in, Trooper. The reason I got up, I'm adjusting the camera. I'm sorry to hear that, Ronald. I have a handful of old 2010s and 2000s Lego sets. I bought a bunch of the sets that I had growing up. This was one of them, one of the smaller Lego Dino sets. This theme was awesome. I wish they would bring it back. Well, I guess it would kind of fall over Jurassic Park, but then again, Jurassic Park's line is about ended. I don't think they're doing any more new Jurassic Park sets. So Lego Dino, and I have all the pieces. Oh, geez, right here. I at least have most of the pieces to the ATV. I can't remember if we were missing any, but I was going to put this together. I'm getting so much nostalgia looking at those instructions. Those were the good old days. Dude, no kidding. Like, I have another Lego Dino. I have the big truck with the little. God, it's like the little thing that snags the dinosaur around the neck. I have that. It's up on one of my shelves. And that was one of my favorite sets. Back when Lego was affordable. I mean, I don't know. Lego was still pretty high back then. Like, I had it in my head that battle packs when I was a kid were like $10, which they were close to $10. Like, battle packs now are about 20, although when they go on sale, they'll shoot down to like 15. But I was looking, and some of those battle packs were actually like between 12 and 14, which that's still cheaper, but it's more than what I was thinking in my head. So, let's see. Mega blocks are better. I mean, that's your opinion, bro. You know, you're entitled to that. So, putting this together. And some of these pieces fell out of the bag in one of my Rubbermaids. So, hopefully, I find them all. Hopefully. Okay, so we got the little plant thing built. Very simple. Nothing wrong with that, though. And we're already missing some pieces. Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. Whoever packaged this just combined all of these 1x2 pieces flats. So, very easy, simple build. Knocking this out of the park. Speed running. Did you get your results back from your autism test yet? I have not taken one. Yeah, I've not taken one, but I will let you guys know if I do. Okay, so this piece. Can I have one army man? Perhaps. Maybe. I did say I was planning on selling some of my collection. I know I said that at one point. My neighbors are like kind of going crazy over there. I do not know what's going on. They have kids, so their kids are probably just playing. I'm still waiting on those AIP listings, Commander. I know, I've been putting it off. I'm sorry. But at the same time, I kind of want to keep them because I was looking at the Napoleon CTS figures, and I was just thinking, like, man, those are really nice. And I'm not like a Napoleon guy at all, but like, I was just like, dang, I kind of want to start, you know? And of course, if I do sell any, I'm going to autograph. I'm going to send an autograph with them, of course. Because I know y'all would be the most likely ones to get them. There's anything wrong with being autistic. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being autistic. You are absolutely right. All right, so that's going to go there. If I could, there we go. And then you here. Okay, and I might be missing one of these pieces here. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to go on a limb and assume that it probably fell off somewhere. So that's okay. We'll just make do. I also got the Lego Toy Story Army Men Battle Pack from years ago. That was like my favorite Lego set ever for obvious reasons, but I remember what everyone did was we turned them into actual soldiers. That was like the best way to do that. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Go in there. This piece goes back here. I visited England earlier this year. Surprisingly, I couldn't find a lot of Airfix. Huh, that's interesting. Which luckily, a lot of those old Airfix sets they're reproducing, so you can find them online. Okay, I'm missing one of these longer pieces as well. So I'm probably going to have to search that Rubbermaid soon. Or I'll just search my spare parts and fish them out. The Toy Story Army Battle Pack was goated. Along with the Army and Polybag, it was. Also, do you remember when Lego Lone Ranger? Yes, I do. I had like 2 of those Lone Ranger battle packs. And those were awesome because they had the special molded revolver piece for the Western, like the Western revolver. And it was like the only line to use that design. So that revolver goes for a little bit of money. I had a bunch of them too. Yes, I do. I have the Italian soldiers. Yeah, I might do a review on those. Just a rainy day kind of review. Here's the other piece I'm looking for. Put this in wrong way. The Gen Z curse is real. You're around my age, and you look 33. So do I, probably. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm turning 26. Hey, my birthday is coming up. December 17th. So, just so y'all know, my birthday is around the corner. And the minifigure for this set is around here somewhere. I have all my minifigures sorted out. Was that piece there? You go here. Oh, I should have just left these in. Luke Littler, 18-year-old, Dart Champ looks 40. Hunter's 23. Good for you. If I could go back. Dude, right? If only we knew. Okay, so the gauge piece is missing. Like, when I grabbed this bag, I have a handful of stuff that's missing. When I grabbed this bag, I realized it was open, and there was a lot of stuff falling out of it. So a lot of these littler pieces, I think, just fell out. Yeah, like I'm missing one of these orange pieces right here. Should I invest in a Captain Coca-Cola? I think the rivalry between Captain Pepsi and Captain Coke would be great. It would be. Okay, these got to go the other way. There we go. And I think that's it. Oh, yeah, the missiles. So we got 2 flick missiles. What is this big... What does this piece go to? I guess that goes to the terrain. Yeah, it does. Okay, so this goes here. I just missed it. So there we go. All right, all done. And of course, I have the little, I guess, Velociraptor. I'm sure someone's going to correct me, but right here, got the ATV built. And I have some extra pieces because I was missing some pieces. So I'm going to set that to the side because I have another Lego Dino set. Be right back. I have returned. So up next, I'm trying to get all of the dino sets. So Here's another one I have right here. I never had this one growing up, so it was really cool to get it. The only two I had was this ATV, and I had the bigger truck. So, yeah, those were the only two I had growing up. So I'm going to, and I was thinking, I was like, is this all of it? But looking at the thing, yeah, I think so. So I'm going to put that there. Let's dump these all out. In fact, it's still mostly put together, so I'm debating, like, do I break it all apart and just put it together again? Like, what do I do? And then, yeah, even the little jet ski is still whole. The guy put the set together for me. He robbed me of the enjoyment. Here's the minifigure. Still in fair condition. A little loose, but that happens over the years. And here's the pterodactyl. And the wing fell off. There we go. What are your thoughts on the Russian Soldiers by BMC? I love them. Of course, they're reproductions of Mark's figures, so I have them in every color. Whoa, 20 people? I didn't realize 20 people were here. I need to act a little bit more serious. My cat just came to say hi. Bella, do you want to come here? She does not. She does not want to come here. Okay, so what do I need to do to make this whole? Oh, that's... Has anyone ever seen a manual like this that was like an actual book? That's odd. I've never seen that before. This channel and being serious are mutually exclusive ideas. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Okay, so here's this piece. So I need to ba-ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-ba-bam. What's the worst BMC reproduction soldier? So I have no problems with their reproductions because they're true to life 100%. Like, the only thing I could really complain about is the price, but even then I get it. Like, I understand. Really, the only thing BMC has produced that I have a personal issue with is their homebrew stuff, like that BMC World War II set. Now, their Iwo Jima Marines and Japanese soldiers are great. I love those. I can't get enough of those. I have a ton of them. I got them in tan and green. But other than that, really just their D-Day soldiers. Now, they need to figure out a way to get the price down on some of their vehicles. Because, like, if you got that 2-pack of armored cars, that's over $20. And, like, it's crazy to think about that because, like, when those came out, they were, like, in a bag of figures for, like, $2. So, and that wasn't too long ago. That was, like, 25 years ago, which, still, said by the same man with a video titled Top 5 Toy Army Men Most Likely to be Thrown Out of a Chili's for Public Intoxication. I mean... I am not getting with the serious allegations, aren't I? Okay, so this piece goes into here. I've almost already built this whole set because it just came pretty much pre-built. The silly goose allegations are real. Okay, so then this here, I'm going to assume this is going to go here. Okay, what am I doing? Burp a derp a derp a derp. I'll put that there. This is, I'm just going to look at the front. Okay, let's just look at the front. These need to be better secured, to be honest. Do you agree that the D-Day soldiers kind of suck? Yeah, they do. I hate to say that. I love BMC. I love Jeff Ibel and everything they're doing over there, but those are kind of lame. However, they're also like over 20 years old. They started producing that set in the 90s. So, like, they're like one of the first things they produced. So. Okay. You go into here. Oh no, this is a radar dish that's going to go in the side. What the world? Okay, I kind of have this a little mixed up. But that's okay. I'm just going to leave it as is. And yeah, that's this set. I'm just glad I had all the pieces. Okay, so we have this set built. Huzzah! Yeah, this is just such a blast from the past, dude. Like, when I was Christmas, like December 2012 or 2011, I remember going and buying. I went to not Target. I went to Toys R Us, and I had like $200 of birthday money, and I spent it all on Lego. I bought like 10 sets, and mostly smaller. I mostly got smaller sets than medium sized sets. I had very few big sets. Really, I liked buying raw packs of bricks and just building with them, doing free building. But I would still buy tons of sets like these here. And I remember I bought this ATV, I bought the bigger truck. I keep pointing at it, it's up there. I'm just reading the chat real quick. We're talking about British soldiers. Yeah, it looks like I missed out on some chat lore. But I actually want to get the classic toy soldier Napoleonic figures. I want to get them in every color. I was looking at them and I really like them, and I could get all of them for fairly reasonably priced too. So that's those built. I'm gonna move those out of the way because I, over the last week, got some more Black Series. So, Ross, you see the Ross sticker? I found some clearance Black Series. I got Cal Kestis. I got a New Republic security droid from, I'm going to guess, Andor? No, the Mandalorian. Okay. In fact, yeah, the Mandalorian. I got Axe Wolf, and he was only $10. And what's really funny is that while I was at Books A Million, they had a thing of clearance Black Series figures, and they had an actual regular Axe Wolf in there, and I was like, oh, cool, because I just got this one, and I'm doing a Mandalorian shelf here in the room, so I took it up front, and it was full price, I was like, so, kind of upset. I wish AIP would make soldiers for World War II, Korean, and Vietnam. That would be really cool. And I know factually they would make a bunch of money if they did that. I actually don't know why they have it. Like, legitimately. I think it would be really cool if they did, but I guess they want to be more, hey, we're going to do our own thing. We want to be different. Yeah, I got the fresh cut going on. You know, I woke up, or while I went to bed last night, in my head, I was like, you know, I might not go get a haircut. I might just tough it out. Then I woke up, I looked in the mirror, and I was like, I'm going to go get a haircut before I do anything else today. So. And I also got Jyn Erso. So I'm going to open these up. I'm going to set these other ones over there. We'll start with Jitter. So I got her just because she was only $8, and this is the older one, so she doesn't really look too good. But for $8, that's a pretty good deal. So I'm just going to set the box right over there. Okay. This is not the only Jitter so I have. I have another one as well. I wish the Armies in Plastic made secondary sets of Napoleonic, where it was officers in command, like flag bearers, officers and commanders. That'd be really cool. That all would be really cool. They don't really do a lot of characters at Armies in Plastic. Oh, goodness me. I really wish they would do, like, some howitzer cannons that go with the modern soldiers they did. I think that would be really cool. They did that. And, had some, like, specific artillery to go with them. Okay, her hands are, like, really stretched out. Probably because this is an older figure. Why are we screaming? That's interesting. And her hat's molded into her head. So, Sergeant Jitter, I like the way she looks. Kind of wish she had something to put this gun into, because her hands are really stretched out. You see? So I'm going to put that there. So let's move over to the assassin droid. You just do that occasionally. Okay, that's fair. Also, I turned gifts on. I don't know what they are. I just saw it. They had sent me a notification about it. So if you want to buy a gift, I guess it's like a sticker or something. Just you have the option to do that. Rip you out. Okay, so we got the Republic Guard droid. Really cool. Just a solid looking figure. He was only like, goodness, $6, so I was like, well, literally, why not? Yeah, I like him. I'm gonna stretch real quick. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. It's about time for me to take a nap. But the stream must go on. Who do we also got? We got X-Wolf from The Mandalorian. He was one of those Mandalorians that was with Bo-Katan. That fell. Oh, wait. It's his little holo pad, so it's like... That's actually cool. And you can put Oh, we gotta put batteries in it. That's cool. So it's like I'm talking to X-Wolf. That's really cool. That's a really cool piece, too. I'm sure this figure probably released at like $30. But I got it for 10, so... Oh, and he comes with this thing that goes over his head, I assume. There is some World War II German figs and some Russian soldier Lego figs from the new Indiana Jones sets. But they're really expensive now. Are you talking about, like, the pilot? I think I know what you're talking about. You might be talking about the older Indiana Jones sets from way back in the day. Okay, so we got his backpack in. Okay, yeah, I figured. Yeah, those... And the reason is because Lego never does actual soldiers. So, like, that was crazy to the Lego community back in the day. Okay, so we're going to put him on a stand. Do I have him... Yeah, I guess I had him backwards. Yeah, because the only soldier I think I saw in the new Indiana Jones sets was the German pilot. But other than that... And I'm going to do his hands behind his back, like he's addressing Bo-Katan. And where does this piece go? I'm going to have to look. At the box. Ah, there we go. Nice and snug. Or not. Maybe it just hates me, but... Oh, maybe it goes in here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think that's where that goes. Okay. It hates me. Does this rotate? No, I don't think so. Okay, so you go in there, you go in there. I'm gonna squeeze you down real tight. There we go. All right. Guys, I'm getting a phone call. I have to take this. Hello, Axe. Hey, Plastic Commander. Can y'all tell I'm a ventriloquist? Hey, a wave. How is it going, gamer guy? So we got Axe Wolf. He's going to look good with my Mandalorians. And the final figure I got, we got Cal Kestis. So... And we got him for really, really cheap. I added up my BMC purchases. I spent over $800. Those are rookie numbers. Yeah, that's quite a bit, though. I've been buying from BMC for years. I don't even want to think about how much money I've spent on them over the last 5 years. Okay, so... Oh, I like how Hasbro puts their figures in body bags. Like, look at this. To keep them from getting damaged. Let's free him. Yeah, he looks like a cadaver. But still really cool. We got Cal Kestis. He looks really good. Looks better than that Jyn Erso. That Jyn Erso's kind of ugly. And we have his lightsaber. And we have his gun. Base Jedi. And I'm going to do both his hands on his lightsaber. Like that. Cal Kestis is the GOAT of Star Wars video game main characters, in my opinion. I mean, you are not wrong. Fallen Order and Shadows of the Empire are really good. I need to play them. And we even got his little robot buddy. I can tell you exactly why this was on clearance, because Books A Million sells all of their action figures for ridiculous prices. So how do we... Okay, so it looks like his little robot buddy just is going to stand next to him. But here's this little robot, so that looks really good. I wish there's a way to, like, put it on his shoulder or something. Maybe like that, no. So I'm going to set him to the side. Looks really good. They had a Luke Skywalker on clearance. I didn't get him because I have one that kind of looks exactly like him. So, yeah, I love it. So, new figures. I really need to take some of the trash out of here. Oh, goodness, I had to sneeze. My mistake, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry y'all had to see me sneeze. Oh, geez. Had to sneeze. Thank you, Ronald McDonald. I appreciate that. So now we're just sitting here. I got some more sets over there, but we're nearing the 1 hour mark, and I'm probably gonna... I don't forgive you. And we're probably gonna cap off at 60 minutes. I kind of need a nap. I need to put his rifle on the back of his ATV. So, as far as content, this next month is probably going to be dedicated to newer stuff. Like my next video, I want to do a new set of soldiers that Dollar General is selling right now. I want to talk about them. And it's a set I had been looking for like a year. And out of nowhere, Dollar General had them. So I'm going to review them because a lot of you guys ask me all the time, where can I find Toy Army Men now? Toy Army Men have become kind of hard to find out in the open. And it is kind of a shame, but I also understand it. I'm not going to say Army Men aren't popular anymore, that no kids play with Army Men. They still do very much. But, you know, toys in general... like even if you go to Walmart and look at a lot of toys other than the Lego aisle, if you look at a lot of the toys, a lot of them are aimed like the action figures section now, you could argue, is completely aimed at older people, like people in their 20s. Like, most of the action figures I think Hasbro are making now are aimed towards collectors. So, and definitely a lot of things have to contribute to that, like video games being really popular. So, I don't know. But you can still find Army Men out there, like I did. There's still a lot of places that sell Army Men. Uh, it was kind of a blow when I found out Walmart quit carrying Army Men. That was like one of the last big box stores to regularly sell them. Yeah. Their Adventure Force line, they were selling their own knockoff of True Heroes, and they were really neat. And it was like a $10 set. You got a lot of stuff with it, but they don't carry it anymore. That's why I haven't reviewed it, because like you can't get it anymore. And they were also selling the Sunny Days bucket, which I feel like this smaller bucket's kind of a scam, just a little bit. I reviewed it. But I mean, like, it's $5, so it's not like that bad of a deal. But there's still places you can go. Like, of course, Hobby Lobby still carries Army Men. Now, they aren't super great quality, but they still have them. Now, if you go to places like Ross, TJ Maxx, stores like that that sell discounted toys, you can find Army Men there. Um, like I said, Dollar General, they still have Army Men. Five Below, they still have the Sunny Days buckets. Big Lots, I know, carries the big Sunny Day bucket. So yeah, you can still find them out there. I really, really wish that, however, we could still get them in our big box stores like Target and whatnot. Like I wish True Heroes and True Legends was still at Target. Those my some of my best childhood memories was going to Toys R Us or Target and getting True Hero figures. I remember one year for Christmas I got a bunch of them, like 6 buckets of them with my birthday money. And but yeah, although I don't think Army Men are going to go anywhere anytime soon, I think we're going to still have them for quite some time. You know, I still know a lot of kids who play with Army Men, and I've talked to people who run hobby stores or people who work retail and toy stores, and they've all told me that Army Men are like one of the best sellers still, right? Like people, like I met a guy who runs a small local hobby store in one of the bigger cities in my area, and he told me he was like, because I was talking to him and I told him that I do YouTube for Army Men, and he was like, "Well, do you know of any suppliers? Because like I love getting Army Men in; they sell so great still." So yeah, going on vacation, definitely. When I was a kid, we used to go to Port Aransas all the time, which is in South Texas, and there was this one souvenir shop that sold tons of different kinds of Army Men. I went there a few years ago. We went on vacation, and I went in there and I got some Wild West figures. They had some Wild West stuff. They were Timmy knockoffs, but that was about it. But still, it was nice to find them. I remember getting the knights too, doing sandcastles. That was always super fun. So, what's your two favorite of the Japanese BMC? So, I feel like the classic Toy Soldier ones are kind of weak. There were some of those older CTS figures, and the older ones aren't as polished. You can tell just by looking at them. So definitely BMC's original Japanese soldiers are really good, and their Marks reproductions, which I'm glad they're reproducing the Marks Japanese soldiers because those are really hard to find. I only have a handful of vintage Marks Japanese. You got me back into Green Army Men. That's great. That's great to hear. I would be the guy to do that. Definitely. I'm gonna pick up Cal. I think out of all of these, Cal Kestis is my favorite that I picked up today. I heard you're reviewing the 6-inch series. Yes, I was talking about doing a video on the 6-inch Marks figures. I want to do a video dedicated to big Army Men and another dedicated to small Army Men. Um, so I'm going to be, of course, talking about the Mark 6-inch figures. Yeah, those are the vintage. They're based off or they're reproductions of the vintage Timmy Cowboys and Indians. At least the original Timmy Cowboys and Indians. The other set that you might be thinking of that's 132 is a clone that Timmy did of Airfix's Cowboys and Indians later on. Those are the ones that come with Fort West. But yeah, I have a bunch of those, vintage and new. In fact, I have more vintage ones because they're still pretty easy, excuse me, to find. So, but yeah, I really like those. I also really like this. This is really cool. I'll put that arm behind. I stopped by a thrift store and found a 6-inch Army Man, I'm assuming, for $10. That's cool. If he was a vintage Marks, then yeah, that'd be about worth it. There's a antique store nearby who has 3 6-inch Germans by Marks, but the guy who's selling them wants $12 a piece for them, which that's about market value. And they were ones I have too, so I was just not I didn't feel the urgency. I always joke that people in the area know me, especially people who do flea markets and stuff. There's a lot of people who know me as the Army Bin guy, so I always joke that some of those people jack their prices up on Army Bin, but they don't realize I'm like the expert. There was this one booth at the flea market I went to last year, and they were selling Army Men, but they were selling them for 25 cents a piece. And it wasn't like there was some vintage Timmy in there, some Airfix clones. So I just went up to them and asked them like how much for all of them, and they said $10. So it was a good amount too. I talked about them on an episode of Thrifted I did a year ago. Wouldn't that be weird if you just joined and you just saw me doing this to the camera? What if I did that for the whole hour? So, but what are you guys tell me what are you guys excited for this holiday season? Like what are y'all looking for or what army men are y'all trying to get? You need to go in disguise next time you want to buy army men to see if the price went down. That's a good idea. Yeah, that would be a stream worth watching, huh? Of course, a lot of people they just assume if they have something that's old that it's valuable, and that's not always the case. Like if you saw my in the field video, we saw those Hong Kong figures that the guy wanted 10. No, it was 15. He wanted $15 a bag, and it's like absolutely not. Those were really just worth $5 for the whole bag. You know, I wouldn't have paid more for 10 for both of them. Those figures, they made so many of them, you can still find tons of them today. You know, if they were still in the original packaging, maybe. But even then, like, when I was a kid, I only wanted the villains from McDonald's Toy Happy Meals. That's fair. I'm excited for the food. As far as Army Men, I'm hoping to get the TSSD Winter Germans and Americans. That's a pretty good choice. I have both of those sets, and I love both of them. In fact, I'll pull one off up here. Oh, here we go. This is probably one of my favorite guys from that set. Just looks really solid. I was at a Margaritaville hotel in the Ozarks in Missouri. They had an arcade there. We won so much that I got their entire stock of knockoff Timmy Army Men. Highlighted the trip. You know, I really want to do a video where I go to my local arcade and try to win all of the Army Men. Yeah, it is. Like, it's supply and demand that's everything. So if there's no demand and there's a large supply, then there's no value. So I'm going to put you back up here. So before we go, that right there's kind of become my Mandalorian shelf. I have Bo Katan, I have the Armorer, I have Din Djarin. So I'm going to try to get Axe Wolves up there, or Axe Wolf. I need to straighten up my Star Wars shelf. They're all falling over. The G.I. Joe shelf, however, they're all standing pretty good. So it's just the Star Wars guys fall over. Do you have any Dingbat soldiers? I do not. Oh, King Fat. Okay. I was like Dingbat, but yeah, I do. In fact, I did a video on the World War II bucket. So the Big Kahuna is what I call it. That was a great bucket. I don't know if they're still selling it though. They might on Amazon. I haven't looked at Amazon for Army Men in a long time. Nah, you're good. But yeah, that's a really classic bucket. But guys, it looks like we're about to round off at an hour. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it. Thank you all so much for joining. I will be back live tomorrow. Probably, goodness, putting together some more old Lego sets that I got. There's one that I want to review. Y'all can probably guess which one that is. I'm sorry, Dakota. Yeah, you kind of came in a little late, but it's all right. Hey, Blade Star. I'm sorry, but we're about to wrap up. But as you know, I stream every Friday and Saturday, so I will be back live tomorrow. I'm gonna go make some ribs, so definitely that is going to be a blast. But thank you all so much for joining. If y'all want, join tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the next one.